welcome back to Stardew Valley. This is Sadie.
And GBS, and this time we're actually recording the right source.
Imagine that. It doesn't work if I leave it clipped onto Minecraft. The boys were recording this morning and I forgot to flip it over, so we did the intro and then I toggled screen and went, oh. That did not work at all. I can hear the rain outside. They are still working on our house expansion, it looks like. And since it is raining, haha, we have an easy day of gardening. Gonna go pick ourselves some eggplant. And we've got some corn down here.
That's just corny.
And I think we have eggplant growing in our summer garden this year. I am awfully looking forward to that. I know Chibi's favorite is eggplant parmesan, and I have not cooked it in years, but we're gonna. Because
We're gonna cook it.
nothing says delicious like making food for your friends. We got some grape jelly and mayonnaise. Lots of mayonnaise. I feel like we're essentially mayonnaise farmers at this point. Couple eggs. Do you remember that old song they used to have about the incredible edible egg? You might not be old enough for that nonsense. But they used to have an I Love Eggs theme song for the longest time.
Eggs, get your eggs here.
Not exactly. Okay, come on. There we go. Took it a minute to decide to give me that hay. It's one of the things in Stardew Valley. It doesn't always agree with what I am clicking on.
Yeah, that's right. We're growing eggplants because it's one of Mario's favorite.
Alright, now we tossed our brown egg in, and let's see. Cow's Delight. Marnie wants some amaranth, and of course we don't have that ready quite yet. So we have that one open. Our house is getting worked on, and I believe it's been a couple days since we last recorded. My old computer hard drive had some conniptions, so we had to have a new one sent out and installed. We are all up and running now, and of course, because of the beautiful thing that is Steam setup, we lost none of our data. Everything's still right where we left it. We just couldn't record for a couple days.
Yep.
Which I really do love that feature. Probably irrationally so. Let's see, we have corn in there.
I cannot remember if we gave gifts to any of the villagers this week.
Since it's been an actual real life week since our last this week. Okay, Penny has 2. Maru needs a gift. It is the 6th. So week hasn't flipped yet.
We can go take her one of the eggplants because she likes eggplants.
Alright.
She also likes amaranth and parsnips, yams, crocuses, sweet peas, iron bars, and copper bars.
Iron bars and copper bars. Heck of a girl we got there.
She's a scientist after all. Sorta, kind of.
Another book. We've got quite the collection of books we're working on right now.
Also, we did find out something very, very interesting when we were having hard drive issues.
My computer is possessed by demons.
Well, not only that, but when you start a day and for whatever reason you do not
Finish your day?
finish your day, everything that you find is still there.
Yep.
So you find a book, and then the game crashes. You will find that book in the same place. I imagine it rolls the RNG at the beginning of each day when it says your progress is being saved, and that's the RNG you have for that day.
Absolutely. And we know this because we had, this is what we did when we were testing, was we, of course, loaded up Stardew Valley because, haha, it's Stardew Valley. And kept playing through the same day over and over again, trying to see if we could get it to re-break. And we'd get about 10 minutes into the day. About noon, we'd record for you, we'd be all excited, and then it would be like, haha, crash.
Yep.
But we have stuff in our crab pots. All various junk that shall be recycled. Let me take a look here. I do not currently have any bait with me, though, so I need to remember to carry bait. I think I picked on you for that just a little bit the last time, and now I'm like, yep, I can't remember bait either. Gonna run on up to Maru's house and give her an eggplant, which actually, I think that's brilliant. I think guys should stop showing up with flowers and start showing up with snacks. I really think this needs to be a thing.
I don't know. A lot of guys either can't seem to cook or just don't because they're lazy.
Fair enough, but like, if a guy showed up with a sack of Doritos, hey, it's Doritos. That is my plan. People should show up with food.
Think about it. Even though you don't particularly like most Doritos, if a bag was placed in front of you, I don't really think you'd complain too much, would you?
Probably not. You know
I
what?
mean, you'd be like, ew, we'll get this orange nasty stuff all over,
Okay,
but
if it was Cheetos, then we might have a conversation there.
but
Um,
Doritos, every once in a while, even the plain Doritos can be pretty good.
I
I'm just,
am so old that when I was a kid, there was only one flavor of Doritos. I just realized that. Cool Ranch came out when I was about 8 or 9. So,
yeah, and then for a while, it was mostly the two flavors of Doritos when I was growing up. And then they decided just to expand out.
like, I want to know how that meeting went. Did they sit there and just be like, we need everything now in Dorito form this second? I sort of thought we might have had something here. We did. We need to bring that eggplant. And I want to say, do we have anything for the other bundles? I think mayonnaise is in one. Figure it doesn't hurt to look. Since we're in town anyways. Honey, jelly. We've got some of these here. A bunch of the other fruits. Oh, remind me to check for fruit bats again.
We keep forgetting to do that. Apparently, there's a kind of a cool little mod that changes some of the villagers and changes their gender. Apparently, some of them, the artist actually made cute and or
Huh, we might have to give that a look-see. Also, a blackberry. I need to bring back a blackberry. I was sure there was a mayonnaise one, though. Alright, it's just I hate mayonnaise and I'm trying to get rid of it. You see right through that, don't you? I'm like,
yep.
mayos. So, and it seems so silly that I'm, running around scavenging, but a large part of this game is putting these lists together to get various things open and undone. 3 apples, that one will be a little tricky. Wine. You know what, Enchanter Man? I could do with a glass of wine myself. Almost said bottle.
A couple of bottles.
Yep. There I go, being a horrible, horrible role model for the children of the world. Actually, if I was drinking and driving, then I would be a horrible role model.
Oh, here's a handy dandy mod.
Okay.
This mod will allow you to deposit your items into the bundle menu without having to travel to the community center.
Oh, that sounds lovely. So we are in fall at the moment. We've got a pretty good garden planted. And I think we're doing okay. Just sort of taking the temperature of the town real fast, seeing if I've missed anything. Marnie has the cutest cows. I totally love the little cows. I should probably get my head examined, but hey, cute cows. So, but in game, it's nice and rainy. It's been cold the last couple days in Michigan, which
I
is
actually approve of, compared to the
blazing
stupidly,
heat.
yeah.
Yeah, last week was stupidly hot. This week it's rainy, and yesterday we had a pretty good thunderstorm. And we have in-game thunder when I say that. But yeah, everything was just sort of all sorts of thundery storms last night. Gonna grab a couple of these hunks of wood. Does the wizard like mayonnaise?
I am going to look. Wizard. I'm looking at wizard. He likes honey. He likes jelly.
You know what I just noticed? He does not, in fact, have a bed. Maybe he hangs from the rafters like a bat. Secret bookcase, maybe? There's like a hatch right here. Oh, that is his bedroom. This weird little basement cellar hatch. Oh. Alright, let's see what he says. Many thanks, this item has some very interesting properties.
Yeah, it doesn't list as that he likes it in this list.
Maybe he's just neutral to it.
No, that's his actual. I like this. I don't like this super a lot, but I like this.
Fair enough. I kinda like the laser sound that it gives me when I thrash some plants. So, what do you think? With it being 6 p.m., I'm leaning towards heading home, knocking out a few hunks of wood on the way, and then I think, what is our next addition to the farm? Should we expand the barn? Should we get more? Well, we have to expand the barn to get other animals.
Yes.
That's how it works. And everything seems to be going moderately well right now. We should upgrade some of our other tools, I think, pretty soon.
Yeah, we talked about that the last time, and we never actually did it when we were like, okay, well.
That's probably why I have a bunch of iron bars. Which tool were we going to upgrade? The pickaxe?
I think we were going to do the pickaxe, and then when the pickaxe was, done, flip it around and do the axe. But.
That seems, modestly sensible. So, yeah, let's do it. I'm going to move some of this trash, get this into the recycler. And I love this. Everyone watching is like, these people
That's not trash.
Oh. Huh, we got a periwinkle, a fish.
Yeah, that's what we get. Sometimes that's what we get out of the...
Sometimes we get fish out of the fishing thing.
Yeah!
Imagine that. And let's see here. There's my surplus of eggs. Now, one of the things that we don't seem able to do, which I thought would have been nice, was if we could go ahead and like recycle old tools. Oh, also need to check for a blackberry. Nope. No bat fodder at the moment. Gonna look for a blackberry and then climb into bed. But no, a mod that automatically adds, that sounds divine. Berries, berries, berries.
But yeah, here's a mod that, Girl of Grace was talking about, the gendered swapped, bachelorettes. Makes them be considered dudes in the game.
Interesting.
And change their sprites and dialogues a little bit. Not like change their personalities all that much, just...
I wonder if that was, if originally they hadn't planned on making it so that you could date same gender, so that mod came out? I don't know, though.
No, it was open from the start that you could date either gender. But then again, I think, like I said before, 90% of the guys are...
Oh. Our house is nice and big.
are either uninteresting from the start, or they don't seem very interesting enough to continue on.
Yep. So what I am bringing your attention to is the gloriousness. That is our large house. Now we can use the stove to cook with. Of course, a bunch of this we still don't have all the ingredients for yet. But if you toss ingredients into your fridge, you can cook directly from your fridge into your ingredients, into your dishes. I think that sentence made sense as. So watch. Fried egg. Let me run outside, grab some eggs, and we're going to make some breakfast. Grab
Well,
us
if our
some.
bird's actually going back to, you know, producing eggs, that's...
See, I put it in the fridge, and now I can make eggs, which makes some great caving food. So we're going to just drop those right there. And now we can start really fueling some of our adventures in the caves and out on fishing trips and all that good stuff. Also, it is in fact our second rainy day. I got so excited over the kitchen that I totally forgot to check the TV. Queen of Sauce is going to give us the recipe for tortillas. Nice. How many of you are gnawing on a microwave convenience store burrito while watching this? Actually, like all of our friends would be. I can think of at least 3 of our friends that probably watch this while eating microwave burritos.
Yeah.
Tortillas, like the fried egg, are a 1-ingredient dish. You throw corn in your fridge and you pull tortillas off your oven. So I'm going to move a lot of our pre-made food items into the fridge now. Because, haha, we can do that. We can do the thing with the thing.
While we do the thing.
While we do the thing. With the other thing.
But yeah, there's also another mod that actually allows like 90% of every other potential marriage candidates to actually be marriage candidates.
Sounds good.
I'm trying to find it. It's just I cannot find it at the moment. There is one that there is a mod that actually just makes a multi-purpose tool instead of having to carry
Everything?
everything. Well, kind of nice. It's just meh.
Yep. So look at this. I'm moving our groceries inside to the fridge, and then we can use that to cook from. I believe that you can cook from items both in your inventory and in the fridge. I haven't had enough, room or time to test that theory yet, but that's what I'm thinking you can do. Cave carrot is a consumable, so is wheat. Alright, so let's drop all this in there. And with that, we get a bit more space to work with, which is always good. And let's see what we have ingredients for. So now when I open it up, we have ingredients for fried eggs, tortillas, sashimi. Sashimi, that's somebody's favorite. I can't remember who, though. Is that Linus's favorite?
I think so. Let me look.
Alright, you double check that. I'll see if we've given Linus something for the week. Linus...
Remember,
Oh, restarted. It's the 7th.
he actually likes it, but his favorite food dishes are blueberry tart and dish of the sea.
I don't have ingredients for that at the moment, but I do have it for sashimi, so... Also, I want to apologize if my voice sounds a little messed up this week. I am in the middle of some really heinous allergies. And, look, it's just not cute. When your nose is, like, snuffly, runny, and everything else, it is... I'm walking around looking like a commercial for Clear Eyes at the moment. Alright, and we've got... more mayonnaise! Yay! I swear we're mayonnaise farmers. We're just gonna wake up one day and we're going to be awash in mayo. No, we don't want to eat the egg. What we want is we want room now to grab some hay.
Alright, I have found the marriage mod. This is a complete mod that allows you to romance and marry Clint, Gus, Lewis, Linus, Marnie, Pam, Sandy, Lily, and Wizard. aka all of the adult single NPCs in the game. This mod does not and will not include Shane and Emily.
Because they're going to be included
Yeah,
in the
and
next
the
update.
official. Yep.
Alright, so I am just knocking out a little bit more of the grass around here to become some hay. Using the scythe means that it should be going straight into our silo. Let's see if we're already full now. Yep, 240 out of 240. I love when it works right the first time. Alright, let's make Linus up some sashimi and we'll take that to him. Because why not? And then... Interesting. So now I have a way to use up all of those various fish you bring me.
Yes.
Yes. Oh, we already looked at that. That's the one for tortillas. Oh, now I have to remember that all the food's inside, though. Okay, let's get with the making of the jellies. Who likes cauliflower? I know somebody it was their favorite.
Maru.
Okay, so let's take Mario cauliflower.
And take Penny a melon.
We can do that. I'm gonna throw some of this corn up here, get some of this going on. Drop that bar in, drop those stone in, drop the wood in. Look at this, we are almost organized. Isn't that amazing? It won't last, but for right now it's pretty awesome. Alright.
Yep, and you can take a sweet pea to Evelyn.
Sweet pea to Evelyn. George likes jelly and jams, right?
Let me look.
I'm pretty darn sure he does.
Huh.
Alright.
For some reason it lists apple jelly as his only... But I think... But I think it's included in... You know, the jelly is just included in...
Alright, well let's swing north and we'll grab anything that's growing up along there and we'll start passing out presents like we're Santa.
Yay!
Alright, there's a wild plum. For some reason the wild plums do not jelly, which drives me a little nuts because we got everything else to jelly, but wild plums, no jelly. Alright, Linus, are you in your tent? I thought you might be, it's raining. Alright. Great gift, he likes his fish. Gonna swing down here, maybe Mario will be home today. I also remembered to bring the bait for the crab pots. Because that's, you know, an important step to actually getting things out of them. Especially now that they want to give us fish for essentially no work. I like when things want to be nice with essentially no work on my part. Nope, don't want to eat the hazelnut. And cauliflower, right, Maru?
Yep.
You have spectacular cauliflower. Alright, zigzagging back this way. Gonna head on down.
Hazelnut, only 3 people actually like them.
See, that seems insane to me because I love hazelnuts.
And our good hippie friend Linus is one of them.
Of course he is. Hazelnuts are a massive foundation of most granolas. And hey, granola.
Also, it is used in the fall fishing or foraging bundle.
I think we've turned that in. We just need to find a darn blackberry. We got some the first week, and I've not seen them since. So, we
We
turned
will
a few.
also need to keep one for a quest later on.
Sounds good. Hazelnuts, of course, being the primary ingredient of Nutella. So, yeah, that explains why I love it.
The sweet pea was supposed to be for Evelyn.
Oh, Evelyn likes honey. Okay, so I'm getting my women confused. Probably not good if they figure that out, though, right? Right. Oh, don't look at me in that voice.
I am still so confused how you can look at somebody and
In a
give them a
voice.
voice and a voice.
I am too, but the other day, my friend of mine, I looked at him and they were like, don't look at me in that voice. And I'm just like, oh god, you know what I'm thinking. Well, we gotta think, said George. That's not a I love it, and it's not a I hate it. It's just it's a thing.
It's a thing. I like this thing. I don't really love this thing, but I like this thing.
You know, I feel that way about turnips. They're things. I don't love them, don't hate them. They're things. Now beets, I am down with the beet. Turnips, not so much. Oh, I know what I forgot to do. See, this is why taking a whole week off between recordings, even for computer problems, is not good. Because I start losing track of what I was doing. Moral of the story is I have the attention span of squirrel, right? Right. I was going to go get my darn pickup graded. So next time it rained, now that we've got better food, we can go really do some hardcore mining. I even have the copper bars in my purse. Hello, Clint. Let's upgrade our tools. I want a copper pickaxe, please. Couple days. Yep. And I believe while he's doing that, yep, you can't buy anything from him while he's picking your stuff apart.
It looks like we are going to have to get cows because one of the foods that we can make requires milk.
Makes sense.
Omelets, of course.
Omelets are delicious.
But we also have access to Farmer's Lunch, which is an omelet and a parsnip.
Omelet and parsnip. Okay.
Energy 200, health 80, farming plus 3.
Yep. And there's the old mariner, who of course tells us we're not ready for his omelet yet. His amulet. Yes, we are not ready for his omelet. That sounds so wrong, but that's okay.
I mean, even omelets, 100 energy and 40 health, that's
That is good.
for just an egg and a milk.
hmm So, I mean, essentially we've walked around in the rain and passed out presents because it's the 7th. But I think the next thing we ought to be striving for, were we thinking coop expansion or getting the barn set up next? What I'm saying is, how much wood do I need to start hacking?
Well, barn would allow us to get cows. Bigger coop would allow us to grab grab ducks.
You're voting for ducks, aren't you?
Actually, no, when we get to barn, it's just cow. But milk is also handy.
Milk is in fact handy. And let's see, any luck? No luck.
And when we get a big coop, we can have either 8 chickens or 4 chickens and 4 ducks. And one is less gold but more wood. And one is more gold but less wood. it comes down to, do you want to gather 400 wood or 450 wood?
I think when the difference is only 50, it comes down to, let's go for variety. We'll do ducks and chickens.
Yep, and the ducks will give us feathers, which
Are
a lot
used.
a lot of people actually like duck feathers. So it's one of those universal, we'll just keep it around for...
Mhm. Well, and it's used also in the dyeing kit.
Yep.
Turn in. To be honest, I don't tell the chickens this, but I like our ducks outside more than I like the chickens on the farm. The ducks are just have, and we've got lovely chickens too, but the ducks just, they've got wonderful personalities. They are adorable. Um, and they give eggs that are slightly larger than chicken eggs, and just about as often.
Now at the moment it seems like we're getting more chicken eggs than we are duck eggs, but...
Well, that's because the duck eggs went into the incubator for ducklings to lay more eggs.
Well, no, I'm talking about the production on them has gone down a little bit. But I think it's the weird weather we're having more than anything else.
Yep. Have you tried telling them funny jokes?
No. I don't think we want them to quack up.
No, not going quackers. You know what you call a duck that can't speak?
What?
Quack-a-lackin'. And the entire internet just groaned in sorrow. Alright, off to bed on this night. Yes, we're gonna go to sleep for the night. Not bad, 670 out
I
of
think we can
jellies.
make this a little long episode.
You wanna do one more?
Yeah, we can do one more.
Sounds good. I think the tea in the kitchen's just about ready.
I'm gonna go check,
I
which means you guys will probably pick up the lovely, lovely children, as you know, Eric and Evan. Hello, Squirt. He's playing RimWorld.
we got some mixed seeds out of that, so I think I'm gonna go drop some of those too. That ancient fruit. Actually, I'm going to go ahead and take our ancient fruit. And this one is going to go, I think, into some jelly.
It actually gives it a decent price boost. Yep.
Also, cranberries. It's cranberry season.
Sounds yummy.
And it looks like our amaranth is also ready. Requires
We had a
scythe.
quest for we had a quest to turn in some of those.
Yep, it just took the extra day to do it. Get it ready, rather. So let me run around and get some of our daily chores begun. Let's see, any fruits? Still no fruits. I definitely think fruit trees are something that we'll be investing in sooner rather than later. Just because the bats, while adorable, seem to be taking their time and everyone else's.
Yep.
Alright, and we've got some eggs. Move our hatchet down so we can go grab ourselves some hay. Alright, animals are fed for the day. I keep dropping the brown eggs into the mayonnaise maker first, just because those don't stack with the other eggs, so it takes up more room. And do I still have any glasses or anything that needs using up? Let's see. Nope, we're out of junk there. It's kind of nice to be out of junk.
Yeah. We're slowly getting ourselves.
De-junkified?
Yep. I know, I shouldn't tell Eric this. Stardew sticker pack number 1.
Oh dear. Sounds adorable though. I need to get the scythe for that amaranth, because that is how you harvest it. No, I don't want to eat the corn. I want to get my scythe back. And we will definitely need a watering can here. seems like no matter what's going on, I somehow manage to have way more stuff in my inventory than I ever need. And it sort of goes double for when you got control. And then I come back and I've got my stuff and your stuff to put away. Yep, we're gonna go use our drop box real fast. No, I don't want to eat the fried egg. I want to put things in there. All right. Seashell, seashell. Mayo. Musclefish. There. And the sea urchin.
Ah, okay, that's... okay. I was just looking at some of the stuff we could make with cranberries. It's just at the moment we don't...
I have the other ingredients.
The friendship with some of them.
Ah, we have to go make friends to make use of our cranberries. That's all right.
Cranberry candy, we will get the recipe later on. Cranberry sauce, Gus will tell us about it. Stuffing, Pam will tell us about it. But we're not friends enough with her to
Fair enough.
there. And then somebody we haven't met yet will give us what is called the super meal, which is bok choy, cranberries, and artichoke. 160 energy, 64 health, max energy plus 40, speed plus 1, duration 3 minutes 30 seconds.
Well, that does sound like a super meal.
Stuffing increases our defense.
Well, that's because stuffing is best food.
And cranberry sauce will increase our mining. Don't know why, but that's how it goes.
Well, if it was turkey, it would increase your napping because Thanksgiving. So one of the things that I'm looking forward to is we will get a thing called a seed maker. And we're almost there, a little bit more farming and we will get that. And that will allow us to take a crop, drop it into there and spit out seed packets for replanting. Which, might not sound grand and glorious till you realize that you only get one ancient fruit seed. So without your seed maker, you are kind of having a problem there. Because this will finish growing. Right here's our ancient plant. This will finish growing throughout fall, and then it's going to die over winter, and that's a problem. Linus's blackberry basket, and I just so happen to remember where that thing is. I'm about a day ahead of this on my solo world, so I just looked for it on the laptop the other day while we were waiting for everything else to get fixed. Oh, look. See these purples? Those are the darn blackberries we need. Been waiting for those things to ripen. Now we can finish up that hand in.
Yep. There's a wild plum.
Which, again, does not make jam. Who knows why? But there's Linus's berry basket. And here, you can actually go along the road to these berry bushes in fall.
But it is used in a recipe. Actually, technically 2 recipes, but we usually don't make the various, seed bundles. The fall seeds, spring seeds, whatnot.
Let me run that amaranth down, then I'll double back to Linus, hand him his stuff, and then we'll just get all of our various quests passed out. I can't remember whether or not it's pine tar or maple syrup we need for that last bundle, so I'm just going to take that with me. Also, I'm sorry if my snuffling is coming through over the microphone. I'm trying to very discreetly snuffle. Probably not working at all. And see this purple bush right there? Shaka. That's your blackberry. Now, we do grow blackberries on the farm as well as raspberries. Marnie? Where are you? Marnie. Monday lunch, Marnie, where does she hang out? Oh, she's right here. She's walking through town. Perfect. Her cows are gonna love this. Journal is updated. 500 gold for that. She just loves animals. Treat them right. You'll be good friends. That is the goal. I find that's not just true with animals. You treat most people right, and you'll be good friends.
Yeah. Some people don't realize that and then wonder why people don't like them. And it's like, dude, you have to be nice. You can't be a butt.
You can't be a butt. There you go. Sage advice from the Chibi and Sadie recordings. In life, don't be a butt. Not saying you're wrong. And nothing is posted today on the help wanted. Well, that's okay.
We didn't want to help them anyway.
Oh, look at this. We've got a stick. Inventory full. Well, what the heck? You said that.
Keep it paused a second. I'm flipping through corn.
Anyone?
Toss the corn over to Maru if you can.
Sure.
Since she's, well,
Yep, just gotta make it so I can grab it. I love corn too.
corn is one of my favorite veggies.
Corn is one of my favorite veggies. We got some pretty good corn on the cob the other day. Okay, I'm standing right next to you. You should be letting me click on you.
Yeah, you've already baited.
Ah. Alright, I'm gonna go ahead and toss out these 2 clay. Just to get a little bit more room so I can... No, I don't want to eat. Fine, fine. I will eat that hazelnut. No, I don't want to eat it. Okay, game. Occasionally, the buttons on this get a little weird. Like, I'll tell it, hey, do XYZ, and it's like, you want me to do this? No, I don't. Stop helping. Alright, I'm going to throw out some of this extra sap, since I already have a metric ton of sap. That got us an artifact. Let's start handing in the plethora of stuff that we are dragging in our purse.
It looks like we might need to get a bigger purse.
I know. You know what we need? Did your grandma have the giant movie purse that she would, like, you know, take you to the store behind... Oh, did we already have one of these? The ancient spoon. I guess we've already turned in this particular one. But did your grandma have the big movie purse that she would be... Yes, we did. That she would, like, you know, you'd get there and she would be like, oh, no, kids, we don't need snacks. Next thing you know, that woman is pulling out, like, giant bags of M&Ms out of her movie purse. I cannot be the only one who had a grandma with a movie purse.
I think Grandma was like that too.
But yep, Granny and her movie purse. That was a thing when I was a kid. Now, to be fair, my grandmother had 12 children, so movies were not a often thing. They were definitely a treat. Like, I think we maybe would go to 1 or 2 a year because, but yeah, Grandma would pay for tickets, but she brought her big old lady movie purse with you, and my God, that purse had everything. It was like half Mary Poppins bag, half grocery store in that purse. Okay, nope, that's 12 crops. Oh, I still have Linus's basket. After I stick the grapes in here, remind me to go find Linus. No, stop trying to eat blackberries. I love how the game is like, that thing that I've asked you to do 20 times. You totally want to do that again, right? Full seeds. Okay. We're going to get rid of the driftwood. It is trash. And all it's going to give us back is... Let's see. Construction bundle. Do I have... Oh, I've got 83. Not quite. This game is... It's delightful, but, like, you think you're making progress, and then you're like, wait, I've got a ton of gold star stuff, and it's taking up all my space.
Actually, Leah actually likes driftwood.
What? Oh, the botanist, right?
Yeah.
Well, that makes some sense.
But no, out of the driftwood, you can get 1 to 2 refined quartz, 1 to 3 wood, or 2 to 3 coal.
See, so far I've primarily gotten the wood back, which is fine and useful. All right, Linus, you home? Yes, Linus is home. Let's queue up his basket, and then we'll give him a basket back. And then you said he likes hazelnuts? So let's
Yep.
give him a hazelnut too. No, I don't want to give lime. There we go. Now we have an actual item
Oh,
space.
what is our friendship with Linus at the moment?
4.
See what happens when you go back in. I cannot remember if it's a 4 heart event or...
Well, he gave us a recipe at 3. So when we got to 3 stars with Linus, he sent along a new recipe. And that's how we got the recipe for
Well,
the
okay,
sashimi.
how about this?
Mhm.
Go derp around a little bit, and then go back to his tent.
All right.
Because he does have a 4 cart event.
Okay, it's 8 o'clock, but his house is one of the few ones that does not close because how do you lock a tent?
Or it might be one of those that, since we got it on...
Oh, there you go. You get it when leaving his house. Aw, he gives us the kitty smile. Come sit next to the fire pit. It sounds great. Actually, I love a good campfire. He was hoping we'd come by. Wanted to say sorry for mistrusting us at first. People don't treat him well. He's learned to be cautious. Well, I would like to hug you, old hippie dude. We're a unique person and a good friend. That is... Aw, now we're
Oh,
giving happy kitty face.
the cutscenes are sickeningly adorable.
Wants to show me something, come inside. Wait. Homeless hobo guy wants to lure me into his tent and show me something. Oh god. There is slime sound effects. I think this is him teaching us the recipe. Teaching us his fish bait. He would eat it himself. We learned how to craft wild bait. That sounds both adorable yet slightly awkward. And it is now 8:20, so back to the farm we go.
And it actually does come in handy because it reduces the delay before nibble by 62.5%. So it doesn't take as long to fish.
That's good. Not that I do a whole lot of fishing, but that will help you out on your quest to become the best fisherman ever. And one of us has to have that goal because, let's be honest, if it was everybody else waiting for me to fish, yeah, we'd still be on the first fishing quest. I am bad at it, guys. But I understand I'm bad at it.
You're naughty good.
I am not a good. Alright, I'm going to throw some ancient fruit in, and we're going to make some award-winning, expensive as heck jelly, because, haha, money, money, money. Quick glance at the garden, make sure everything's got watered. Sometimes it's easier to tell at night, that contrast, than during the day. Also, there is maple syrup. I'm going to check real quick. I know I'm missing one of the bundles, something, so I want to make sure that I'm not throwing the wrong thing in before. Also, let's see, how much do we have plowed? 1, 2, 3. 3 there. Okay, wild fall seeds. You want to throw some in? We'll see what comes up.
Sure. Because I find all the foraging stuff is actually worth it to keep around, because if people don't like it, you can use it in recipes.
Exactly. So we'll use the wild fall seeds to start replacing as we start picking,
Yeah.
which seems to be the best use for those anyways.
Mm.
Our little stash of seeds are growing. All right, and let's throw our mayonnaise in. Where's mayonnaise? Mayonnaise and the rattle we know we don't need. Snail, did we ever finish that crab pot? Because I believe that's what the...
It is possible, but not necessary item in the crab pot bundle in the fish tank.
All right, and crab pot is the only bundle we finished so far. Wanted to make sure. And vault is straight up cash.
But that unlocks something handy.
Yep, so we got the maple syrup in the chefs. Oh, sunflowers. That's right, we have those growing. Still need those 3 apples. Let's see. Pantry items, quality crops, full crops. We still need our pumpkin and our yam.
I think we have all the.
Yeah, I think maybe I finally got the one that we were missing in. All right. So maple syrup and pine tar, because I know those were ones that were used in multiple bundles, so I missed some of them the first go round, and it was like, oh man, have to wait the week.
Yep.
And living off the land was telling us, oh, we are going to need our Grange display soon, so we need to start saving up things. The Grange display is the basically your fair blue ribbon contest, and we are required to have, I want to say 9 different items as HQs we can. And they want in a variety of disciplines. So we're going to start saving up some of our better items for that. It is now the 9th of fall. Are we going to cut it here and pick it up in a bit?
I think we should cut it here.
Yep. Just for upload's sake, we're going to cut it here. We'll actually be back and re-record in like 2 minutes. This
Yeah,
is Sadie,
usually and serious.
and we'll see you in like 5 minutes. Bye-bye.